Welcome, America. Welcome to another episode of Shift the Culture. I'm your host, DJ Chin, and I got my co-host TT and our crazy cousin Jimmy somewhere around here somewhere. But we're gonna get our topics off today. We want to thank you and appreciate all the likes and comments you guys have been giving on our channels. TT, can you let them know where to find us and how to hit up?
Yeah, and I said Mappa TV on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and soon to be X. Soon to be X.
That's what's up. Yes, we want to definitely encourage you all to start, commenting and sharing these posts, and we thank you. Subscribe, give us a nice little thumbs up.
Yes, your opinion do matter. It matters.
Exactly. We do read the comments and we do write back, so we appreciate y'all. Well, getting right into the topics for this week, we got the IRS making some changes in 2026, all because of this big, beautiful bill that your cousin
yeah,
Donald,
where are you?
Yeah, cousin Jimmy, that's your cousin. The big, beautiful bill with the new tax cuts for 2026. Tell me you know about this. Your cousin should have told you about these deductions.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Don't you have like a background in accounting, cousin Jimmy? Like, come on.
Hold on, Bubba. I don't know what the hell, Bubba. I'm gonna go get him now, Bubba. What the hell are you talking about? I told them that fool that I'm gonna go get him now. Then you gonna see Purdue and them?
What?
No, Purdue.
There he go.
Oh, you went to Tyson? Damn,
who you talking
Tyson?
to?
The Tyson chicken? We don't need the load going to Tyson chicken, Bubba. Well, hold on. Who the hell is hold on now? Hold on.
Jimmy, we are live recording here. What are you doing? You on the phone again?
What?
Who you got? So you got T-Mobile or Verizon, cousin Jimmy?
All right.
Can you hear me?
Damn.
Who's your cell phone provider, cousin Jimmy?
Who are you talking about? You talk about my cousin? What?
You changed your hat this week?
I don't.
He's supporting me.
Hold on.
I'm done.
Oh my gosh, cousin Jimmy is supporting me.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Yo, cousin Jimmy always making me laugh. I just be over here dying.
Cousin Jimmy got on Vixie Worldwide.
Well, I just had to.
I think he's cold. That's why he's cold.
Well, hold on for 1 second here. I'm sitting here trying to get everything together here. We just had a load of chicken. A load of chicken get sent to the wrong damn plant. We were supposed to send the damn chicken
going on
Tyson
that
chicken.
Farm. Always.
I'm sorry, America. We were supposed to send our chicken
talk about the IRS.
So I'm on the phone with him right now. We got the load going the wrong damn place, and then you all want to come and harass me about my damn cousin and my Vixie cap. Last week you got on me, told me that I need to find some form of beanie or something to put on because my cowboy hat fell off a few times, so I'm with my Vixie Worldwide representing for our host here, TT. What else you got to say about it? What else?
That's what's up, TT.
I like how you switched it up, and I like where you switched it up to. I like that.
All right.
Where can we get this beanie at?
You can shop Vixie Worldwide. I do have Instagram, Vixie Worldwide. And just DM me and, ask me for a hat, a beanie.
That's what's up.
That was a surprise, cousin Jimmy. I didn't expect you to drop the ball on me like that.
Well, sometimes cousin Jimmy does show a little love. He does show a little love.
And he is unpredictable, so anything can happen.
Yeah.
We are riding the roller coaster here, America.
Listen, we talking about these 2026 IRS changes and this big, beautiful bill that your cousin done drafted up and put into play for 2026. We about to see some deductions, and standard increases in tax deductions, no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime, no taxes on car loan interest. Like the seniors are going to be seeing deductions. Huh?
Child care.
Like we doing some things in 2026. I see you, cousin Donald.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be beneficial, and I like the fact that it has like limitations, like you can't make over this amount,
a certain amount of money. Yeah.
But I do have a question. Well, it's kind of a statement, but a question, kind of, sort of. So with tips, right? So gratuity is considered a tip, and it's included in most restaurants and most checks now. But a tip is like when you voluntarily give out your money, right? I feel like taxes should still be taken out of gratuity, because like we're not actually like volunteering to give that money up, if that makes sense. And then once you know that the money is guaranteed, your service is like, it's not always great once you know that the money is guaranteed. Once you know that you're guaranteed this gratuity, this 20% out of my check, it's like the service don't exist no more. So I feel like taxes should still be taken out of that. But everything else, I definitely agree with it.
That's a good point, TT.
Yeah, I definitely agree with it. It took me a long time to think about that, but I'm like, hold on, what about gratuity? They still not getting taxes taken out of gratuity too? No, sir. I don't agree with it.
Well, listen to me. Anything to give the hard-working American a break. Anything to give the hard-working American a break. So if it's gratuity, if it's tips, we're giving them all a break now. Now, the key thing here is to see how much does this affect your tax return when you go to file. You'll be able to compare what you got back last year compared to this year, but it's a good start in the right direction. And hopefully that, folks out there who depend on that tax return check, I know I sure as hell do. And I'm just trying to see what goes on now, but we might have a rough year this year if we're getting a return. I mean, it was just a bad time for us out here on the farm, so I don't know if this is going to benefit my ass, but Anetta, Donald ass got a credit for you. Yeah, all seniors. Yeah, all
65 and older.
Plus, yep. Aunt Edna, she'll be getting a credit from her long lost nephew, Donald Trump.
Okay, so that's what's up. I'm trying to get a hold of this big beautiful bill. This starts to sound a little good. I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
Not gonna yai.
We'll see, right?
We'll see. There's a lot going on. I'm sure we have.
There is a lot going on.
DJ Chinny,
yes,
there's a lot going on. So I'll just leave it at that.
Yes, sir. Next on topic for discussion.
He don't got no laws, speeches. You don't have that.
Well, I'll just put it to you like this. The big beautiful bill is one thing, but there's a lot of movement going on internationally. There's a lot of things that are going on
scary,
domestically as well too, that we have to keep our eyes on and understand the chess pieces that are being moved.
Exactly.
Right now we have to realize that economically, us continuing to invest into international conflicts that could potentially lead us down a road of spending hard-earned taxpayer dollars on unnecessary conflicts could be something that could take away the advantage that we're praising right now with the taxes and the different credits. And,
absolutely right.
We have to think about that.
I read somewhere that we're about $4 trillion in debt in the last 10 months since he's been in office. It's crazy. But that's definitely something to stay, like you said, stay abreast of and be on the alert for anything that could happen.
Well, yeah. Well, with that, he's just adding on to what we already got in debt. So hell, it's like somebody It's like somebody that's just underneath the water in credit card debt. If you're already $50,000 in credit card debt, what the hell is $2 more damn dollars? I mean, you might as well
Oh
go
my
ahead and put a
God.
gusto. You might as well go out with a bang with that one. Yeah, you might
It's
as
funny.
well.
Okay. So our next topic for discussion is the Homeland Security presence in Minneapolis. Like it's like thousands of officers out there from the ICE team, and Chief Bryant O'Hara out there in Minneapolis, he has his hands full. There's protesters, giving the federal agents backlash in regards to what happened weeks prior with the fatal shooting of Renee Good. Saying there's, Republicans, Democrats saying that it could have been preventable. Republicans are saying it was justified. So it's like, it's just so many things happening. And then it's a recently a woman, her name is Alea Rahman, I believe. She was on CNN News giving her report of being dragged out of her car. She was saying that she has a disability, she has autism, and that she was trying to make her way to her doctor's appointment and, being told by ICE agents to move, get out the way, and not giving her proper instructions around how to maneuver around the traffic for her to get to her doctor's appointment. And, being very hostile with her, dragging her out of the car, arresting her, and now she's filing a lawsuit. So it's just a lot going on in Minneapolis. I don't think I'm ever going to go there to visit, but yeah. It's crazy out there, but it's really, really crazy what these ICE agents are doing and just how aggressive they're being towards females. Like, I haven't seen them grab no man out of a car. Like, what the hell?
Thank you. Yes, females. Are we out here? Are we the bad immigrants? Like, are they the bad immigrants? I'm just like very confused. Like, I don't know.
Crazy.
Some say that
Well, TT, you know how
she tried to hit the ICE agent on purpose. What you said?
Listen to me. Hold on.
That's not what you said.
Hold on. I love my females.
Oh my God.
I love my females.
Y'all
know y'all are damn crazy. Whenever you get your tempers flaring above 100 degrees Celsius, you know your asses can go buck wild on another level. It is a difference between a man pissed off and a woman pissed off. But anyway, TT, I'm sorry to interrupt. I am Tart. Nikki, I love you, baby. I'm sorry to interrupt, TT. I'm sorry.
This Nikki obsession has got to stop. It has got to stop.
I'm sorry.
You finished with your Nikki?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
we
ma'am.
might as well tell her to come on the show. You're bringing her up in every episode with your pictures.
Yeah,
so
mine as well.
Nikki, where you at?
Nikki, we need you, boo. Nikki, we need you, boo.
Yeah, we invited Nicki
TT.
Minaj to shift the culture, yo, because you are too much.
Oh, I'm sorry, TT.
Okay, let's get back on topic now, okay? So, some say that she tried to hit the agent and then, on purpose. And then some say that she was just fleeing because she felt like she was in danger. And I agree with that. Because if somebody's running up on your car, get the car, get the F out the car.
They grabbed out the car, cut her
too.
seatbelt. They pulled this big knife out, cut her seatbelt off.
I'm kidding y'all. Yeah. And then for y'all to for them to fatally shoot that lady because she was trying to get away from the environment. You could have shot at her tire if you thought that she was trying to, get away from y'all. You could have shot anywhere else but at her.
They always shoot to kill.
So I really
they don't think.
Yeah. Thank you. And a white lady. You didn't care. I don't agree with it, and that agent should be locked up. Throw away the key. And they need to stop justifying for what he did. There's no justification for that at all. But that's my take. Cousin Jimmy, what's your thoughts?
TT, listen, I can't disagree with you. Whenever an American is being harassed by any form of law enforcement for no reason, it's not right at all. And we understand that, you know, as citizens, we have our rights. And sometimes when we are dealing with law enforcement, I must admit, I had one episode where I flipped on their asses. But we have to have a level of respect for our law enforcement. Now, the key here is this, and this is where I have to get on my cousin's ass. Donald, look at me, Donald, right in the camera. I know your ass is busy flying on Air Force 5, where 135, I don't know how many Air Forces you got. Out there in Mar-a-Lago golfing, I don't know where you are. But listen to me here clearly. When you send the message or set the precedent for all of your law enforcement officers, the ICE agents, to go out here and just bogart or to enforce and to do whatever they want to do, when you set the precedent without any form of guideline, any form of direction, this is what you have. You have these type of incidents. There's one thing to
They're
go
random.
Correct, because our ICE agents and I'm here to say for law enforcement and ICE agents as well too. Whenever anyone is going out to do a job, especially when you're going out into society and you're going out into areas or into situations, where there's going to be it's going to be a conflict. You're on edge, and it's understandable, and their lives are in danger too, because a lot of them are going after, or their targets, so to speak, are illegal immigrants,
criminals,
who are terrorists and things of that nature, or criminals, and so, you know, or supposed criminals. You know, some of these individuals, the truth is we don't have any real facts behind that, but there are some individuals out here who are legally in this country who are criminals, who are part of terrorist groups, and so we have to have law enforcement that are doing what they can to find these individuals to protect American citizens. But when we cross that line, when we don't have any guideline or policy or procedures in place on how we approach our American citizens, when we are out here just recklessly going after anybody or imposing our power and will because the president of the United States, my cousin Donald Trump, told their asses they can go out here and go do what they want to do, does not mean you can do what you want to do. You still have to carry yourself as a professional. You still have to carry yourself with a level of respect and treat people right. And on the flip side, those individuals who are interacting with our ICE agents have to give them that respect as well. Now, this is another hidden thing that we have to understand. That in this country, in every country around this entire world, you have infiltrators. You have opposition politically who purposely place agents within countries, within conflicts, to continue to rise that conflict. You have paid individuals who are paid by the opposition to the Trump administration to incite riots.
Create chaos?
Create chaos. This is a worldwide, that is actually a military tactic. That's a government tactic. Anytime you see coups, if you go right now, Burkina Faso just got rid of a potential coup to their current president. And that guy's out there doing some things. He couped the pride guy, threw him out. So this is happening in Africa. These coups have happened in Europe. They've happened in the Middle East. They've happened in Asia. They happen in the United States, but they happen in a different way in the United States because we have a constitution. You just can't go in with weapons and say you're going to overthrow the president. It doesn't happen that way here. We have certain processes, but how do you do it here in the United States? You do it economically, and then you do it strategically by placing agents within groups that you want to dismantle. It's the same thing that happened with COINTELPRO, with all of the civil rights organizations, from Black Panthers to the NAACPs and the SCNP, I forget SNP. It's a lot of them. I probably said it wrong. It's but you get what I'm saying.
We get your point, yeah.
They infiltrated it. So this is happening right now in our nation with these riots across the country in so many different cities. You are actually seeing paid agents who are paid by the opposition to go into these cities and start issues with the ICE agents. And so you have that going on too. So you have just a mixture of confusion. But at the end of the day, it's all about respect. It's all about respect. And if you're here legally, you should be treated with respect. And if you're here illegally, you still should be treated with a level of respect, but your ass need to go and get out of here and get in here the right way.
I hear you, cousin Jimmy.
Yeah, get in here the right way.
Oh God.
You ended that.
All right. So next on our agenda, man, this world is crazy. The headline for this one reads: Elon Musk's mother of his children, Ashley St. Clair, is suing the AI company Grok for defaking images of her being bent over and undressed and what? Like this is she's suing the product Grok, right, for like a liability case, but it's an AI malfunction. So it's like now we got to create new laws for AI for this new technology. It's crazy. I can't keep up, honestly.
Yeah. So
what is Grok? I've never heard of Grok.
Me neither. But they were when I was watching the video, it had mentioned something about X. So I think it's like AI through X, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But what exactly is it? Like, I've never seen it.
We don't know.
It's if I'm not mistaken, it's your Chat GPT sort of type thing for X, and it's basically every platform. So I believe Microsoft has Gemini, and I think Amazon has its own, and then Apple has Siri and
Amazon has Alexa, yeah.
Alexa as well.
No,
yeah,
I get that part, but like, what does Grok do? Is what I'm trying to say.
It does that. It does that. And
it creates images.
It operates just like Chat GPT.
Yep.
Because Siri doesn't create images that undress people. So I'm like, what is Grok? Like, I don't get it.
Well, go ahead, TT.
No, go ahead. You talk, because I was about to give my input on the situation.
Well, I was just going to say these AI components of each company do different things based on what the company's product or service is. So if you have Amazon or that does what it does with Siri or whatnot, and or excuse me, Apple, or if you have Alexa with Amazon, it's just going to basically do what that product or service is. So, with ChatGPT, it's all about creating artificial intelligence content, whether videos, images, or whatnot. Through Microsoft, it's all about data or words or writing, literature or things of that nature. So basically, whatever the product and service is that the company's delivering, they have an AI component to it.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like a cartoon in a sense, like an image video. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's disturbing, though.
It's very disturbing. That was my whole focus. Like, it's very disturbing. And then I just want to know if she reached out to Elon about the situation. Like, did you ever talk to him about it before you try to sue the company? And if you did try to talk to him about it, how was his how did he take it? How did he feel about it? And then I also feel as if it took for one person with a little bit of power, kind of, sort of, to have this done to them. And now she has the opportunity to speak for the whole community, children and all, who deal with, AI making deep fakes of them, doing certain things, or even them, unclothed and stuff like that. So I definitely do like the fact, well, I'm not going to say like the fact that it happens to somebody with a little bit of power and they're going through the legal consequences, but I appreciate that for happening to her, because a lot of people can actually have the possibility of being be saved from having to deal with things like this. And when I
don't
was
know where
watching
to
the video,
turn. Mhm.
right, because some people, they don't have access to legal representation or anything of that matter. They don't really know their rights and all of that.
Exactly.
But the speaker in the video, she had mentioned something about it being some sort of way to have these deep fakes taken down. And I feel like once the picture is saved to your phone, to a person's phone who made the picture, I feel like there's no way for that to really be scrubbed from the internet. So how are we really like tackling the issue if once you save it, once you put it out there, it's out there. So I don't really think it's really no way to like move around that other than to just not allow AI to be able to do that ever.
Yeah. Where did Cousin Jimmy go
Where you go,
now?
Cousin Jimmy?
I'm listening to you. I want to make sure that we get everything correct here with this Gronk thing. And yes, we were correct. Gronk is the artificial intelligence chat box by XAI. Now,
Yeah.
remember, X is his son's name.
Yeah.
One of his son's names is X. So basically, what Gronk is basically Chat GPT competition.
Got it.
Now, this is where we're going with this at. First and foremost, and I'm coming back in the screen. I just had to step. I want to make sure that we had the correct information for our audience out here who are listening to us. That we have everything. So we were on the ball with it. Yes, this is Elon's Chat GPT. Now check this out though. All right, first things first. I'm about to get deep here. Let's start with the wife. Baby doll, when your heart is crushed and your soul is soft, baby doll, when your heart is crushed and your soul is soft. This is the song to Elon's old ex-lady. When you don't have an opportunity to be a part of the $1 trillion fantasy, you're gonna be a little spiteful. And that's what we have here. There's no way in the world, if she has the best interest of her ex, who she has a child by, will she be trying to sue him? You would think that she would want to be his best friend. You would think that she would want to keep a great, cordial relationship with the father of her son. I believe is her son, if I'm not mistaken. You would think so. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me, but I think they have a son together, if I'm not mistaken.
Might be.
You would think. But no. She believes that this AI called Gronk has images of her. And she could be right. Maybe Elon is, poking at a little fun, or having a little fun, whatever the case may be.
Or is she poking at a little fun?
It could be.
Man.
And remember, we're saying all of this because this is all alleged at the moment. It's all alleged, but I just believe that, on my end, until we get more facts from this, until we actually see images, because I did not see any images of her.
Me either. That's why I was confused. Like, what is this?
Yeah, until we get the facts, to me, I just believe that this is just an upset. I believe she called Elon.
Upset baby mama?
Oh! Here you go. Hey, Elon.
I said, is daddy not doing it for you?
Elon, how you doing? Hey,
what?
Elon, I just want to let you know there's a new home in Calabasas, and we would love to just be there, me and the kids, and we were just thinking if you could assist us with the down payment.
You're imitating the ex.
And also, too, Elon, yeah, there's a new Lamborghini, but no, I just want to get it for the kids. It's for the kids. It's the family car. God. It's the family car. And it's Elon is looking away. Hell no, I'm not going to get your ass a damn home in Calabasas. No damn Lamborghini for the damn family, you liar. So she's just
that was your
upset.
impression of Ashley St. Clair.
Yeah, she is just upset. I don't know the lady, and this is all
Mess.
alleged. I don't want to hurt her feelings, but darling, listen
You
to me,
play
please.
too much.
Listen to me. You're not going to get anything out of Elon Musk. You're not. It's not possible. You would have to have him dead on spot, on camera, all facts. Nothing you can twist or nothing you can misinterpret. It has to be him on camera doing some crime for you to get him. So,
and even then, he'll say it wasn't him; it was AI.
There you go. It was AI. It won't be.
Sitting here like maybe he's gonna deny that too.
Oh wow!
Come
well,
on, Elon.
But now listen. Now here's the deep part. Now we're off of her. Here's the deep part, America. If you look up ChatGPT, remember we did a story on this weeks and weeks ago on Sam Altman. Remember that? The robots, when Cousin Jimmy told him, if your asses want to bring a damn robot out here in the damn country, what the hell we're going to do with your robot? You remember that? We're going to pour water on their ass. You remember that? Now.
Yep.
Elon Musk, if you look up the history of ChatGPT, Elon Musk is a co-founder with Sam Altman. Elon Musk invested into ChatGPT when it first rolled out. This was almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They had beef. ChatGPT was initially a non-profit. It was a research company researching artificial intelligence, receiving federal funding and private funding for the research. And then ChatGPT saw the emergence of artificial intelligence and all the other companies out there pushing their artificial intelligence, and so it became a for-profit. Conflict of idea, conflict of how is this service or product going to be used and what is it going to be used for? And then you have people going back and forth. And so Elon say, the hell with I'm a damn billionaire. I got all my stuff. I don't need this crap. I go create my own. And so what you're seeing here is the evolution of where everything is evolving into. And I guess I used the same word twice, evolution and evolving, but hell, it makes all sense. Artificial intelligence is here and here to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we just hope that our government and my cousin old Donald ass can get some policies and guidelines around protecting the American people and all citizens around the world from the harmful effects of artificial intelligence.
For sure. New laws for the new technology.
There you go. There you go.
Topic of G-Unit.
Oh my God! G-Unit 50! What's up, boy?
My guy, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
I think he said, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
What up, Jimmy?
What up, gang?
What up, gangsta? What up, 50? What up, boy? Bring your ass down here to the country. Matter of fact, his ass is, go ahead on, DJ Chinny. Go ahead on.
Yeah.
50 Cent, my guy. Go ahead on. Go ahead.
That's my guy, too. He about to be in Shreveport, Louisiana, doing his thing. He's updating 2 studios, the Millennial Studios and also the Stagework Studio in Shreveport, Louisiana. He's partnering with the state of Louisiana in developing their infrastructure in those 2 studios. And it's pretty much a performance-based agreement with the state where he has to, of course, create jobs. And also he signed a contract to do 26 live events at these studios. And, he's going to be doing the work. So he's investing $124 million into these upgrades. And the state, is backing him with $50 million for these G-Unit film and television productions. But he has to do the work first. He has to invest his money first, do all the construction and updates himself, and then the state of Louisiana will be reimbursing him for those funds that he's completed. So I think it's a great look for 50. It's a great look for Louisiana. It's win-win in my book, and I'm excited to see, these upgrades and what it brings to the state of Louisiana. I haven't been there in a while. I need to go visit.
So he's adding on to 2 buildings, and isn't he also building a dome too, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah,
I believe so. But they're going to be doing theater and different things of that nature, if I'm not mistaken, and concerts and stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So but the city is contributing to this infrastructure as well. The city is investing into that infrastructure.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure the dome was included. So he has to host at least like 26 events, right? But he's a troll. So where he gonna get these 26 people from? I mean, it's 50. He can do it. We know that he can do it. But he is a troll. Like, he be buying people concerts out. Like, he is mean. God. So it's like, you have to be nice to be able to do a little bit of concerts here, a little bit of concerts there. Get your people in. But yes, he is mean. I like him though, because that's like, you play with me, I'm coming back 10 times harder. I like him for that. But he got to be a little nicer with this, with all this stuff he got to do and all that. He got to be a little nicer. But I know he can do it. It's 50. Come on now. He'll put out 50 million documentaries and they'll all be live.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what up, Blood? What up, Cub? What up, Jimmy? What up, Gangsta? Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, 50. Yeah. I like this move here. I believe that, see, what you're seeing is the next step or next stage in entertainment, where the real true individuals who are investing in themselves and investing into their vision are putting their money where their mouth is. Now, there have been a lot of individuals who have created studios, and we know the Tyler Perrys and Cat Williams if I'm not mistaken, he purchased an old army base or somewhere out in Alabama or Mississippi somewhere. I might have the state wrong, but Cat Williams is on his way of developing his own creative landscape, is what I call these places, these studios, and I call them creative landscapes because these are individuals who are creators and putting their money where their mouth is and investing into their art and their creation by being put themselves in a position to create content and not have to rent and not have to lease out space or have to deal with other production companies. They do it through their own thing and they have their own infrastructure. The key is infrastructure here. So big move for 50 Cent. Love it. Shreveport, Louisiana. Can't complain at all. Nobody in America has been thinking about Shreveport, Louisiana. Told 50 quarters behind on down there. So it's going to do a great thing for the people in Shreveport. Some beautiful people down there in Louisiana, and I'm sure they'll be excited about it. He has to hire, I believe, 80% of the staffing has to be those Shreveport
in the second year.
Oh, yeah. So I think that's beautiful for folks to be able. That's the thing I love. One thing I love about
creating jobs.
Yes, creating jobs, helping people make some money. And so I like it. I commend it. And TT50 won't have any hard time at all. Listen to me. You can troll whoever you want to troll, but I'm going to tell you this. Majority of people can be bought. So the same folks he's trolling, I guarantee if a bag is there, they say if a bag is there, and I ain't talking Gucci, I am talking Jackson, Washington, I'm talking all the bills. You can name more. Jackson, Washington, who else is it? Is it Benjamin Franklin? All of them. All about all the digits. That's the bag. If you drop a bag, I'm telling you right now, folks are gonna be rolling up. So I think it's a good move here for 50 and a good opportunity here for him to continue to grow his G Unit brand. Yes. I definitely believe that. I definitely believe that because, when you 50's been on a run. 50's been on a run. He has power. He has BMF. He has all this different stuff. He's been on a run. One thing I would challenge him with, and I hope he does this with his own production studio, and I believe this may be the angle, because 50 is just like anybody else that creates product. They're gonna deliver what the people want. And so,
That's
you know,
true.
you get the powers and the BMFs and all these, everything is kind of the same themes.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see some creativity, some diversity in content. And I mean,
agree.
true good art, good writing, good storylines, different type of things that could just catapult his brand and his creativity. And I believe that should come, you know, because, you know, that's my thing. You know, you kind of get tired of the powers, and they had about 20 spinoffs. I mean, damn, I think the damn Cat in the House had a damn power spinoff. I don't know. I mean, but other than that,
I agree with you with that,
other than
cousin
that,
Jimmy. I
I'm a
agree.
huge 50 Cent fan, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does down there in old Shreveport, Louisiana.
Same here. Looking forward to that venture as well. Our last topic for tonight is comedian Drewski. He's getting millions and millions of comments and views imitating pastors in these mega churches that are dripped in designer from head to toe, driving the fanciest cars, asking for offering and tithes every second of the service. And he did a great job mimicking and, you know, pretty much making a fool of them. But everyone is passing judgment, saying that he's mocking the church and God and all that stuff. I disagree. I think it's good comedy, and it is a reality. You know, it's not like he's making it up. They are you know, living above their means per se, but getting all this funding and money from their worshipers and the people that's coming to the church in their congregation. It's sad that they're misappropriating these funds, and yeah, you hear it all the time in the news, you know, so you got to be careful where you worship. And that's what I get from it. I laughed at everything he said. It was hilarious. So shout out to Juicy.
He's very funny to me. I actually thought it was funny. I didn't find it like offensive to, you know, my religion or anything at all.
Not at all.
But some people did. But then again, I'm like, y'all go to church, and I know y'all experience everything that he's saying right now. So why are you getting offended? But
exactly.
Me personally, my favorite part was when he was like, I walk in the blood of Jesus, and he lifted his
I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian.
Bottoms on. I'm like, hold on. You ain't have to. That one was good.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, I do feel like churches do pressure people into, you know, giving their last, even if they don't have it to give. And then they say things
and asking multiple times. Like,
yes. Like, give to him and he shall return it. He shall double it. He shall double it in return. Like, when they say stuff like that, I'm like, come on now. Just say you want the money. You ain't gotta tell us God gonna double it. Just say you want the money. You know, we need some funding for the church. Be real. If we in church, you be real. You tell the truth. What you need the money for your Maybach? Tell us you need the money for your Maybach. Don't tell us you need the money to build another wing on your church. That's not what you're using the money for. You believe in God, but you lying in his house. I'm confused. Let him know what you need the money for. But yes, I love Drewski. He's very funny. I always watch him on TikTok, his little clips and all that stuff. But he definitely did, like, I feel like this year he's gonna put out a lot of stuff that's like reality, but like in a, you know, a what is it?
Comedic way.
Yeah. But yeah, I really do like him. That was funny to me, especially when he was all in the air, flying around like a little angel.
Yeah. Listen, I'm all about giving tithes and offering, but you can't be asking me 3-4 times for some tithes and offering during one church service.
Thank you. You asking me before it start, after it end, during the middle,
at the end.
Yes.
Cousin Jimmy, what are your thoughts on this? I know you got something crazy to say about this one.
Are you praying?
I'm praying to the Lord to keep me alive, and hopefully He
Oh
help me
boy.
survive. I love the Lord. I'm telling you right now, I love the, and I ain't playing. I love the Lord. Let me tell you something here, and I'll get a little serious here. I think there's a what has happened is the approach by pastors, and let me say here, when you have pastors, no matter their denomination, here he's making more fun of your more higher end pastors that are
Mega.
right, your mega churches, right? And this is not, and these type of activities or actions are across the racial line, because you have the Joel Osteens, the white big mega church leaders who out here that, I mean, they're doing things on a massive level, just like some of these other these black
Yeah.
guys and all of that. And so this goes into another sector of, you know, if you always think about the history of the Catholic Church, the priest, the Catholic Church and the origin of the church was all originated from the financiers or the so-called bigwigs in Europe who sat on boards and who appoint who your priest is. Your priest, the priest, the Catholic priest is appointed by a board. A pastor in the church is appointed by a board. Now, typically the structure of your board, whether you're in a church, there's deacons, whether it's Catholic, they have, I forget their names, but it's sort of, so basically just board members. And your board members can consist of all types of individuals, especially when you're going at this large level. Don't just think, your regular local church, your deacons who are your local deacons you see every day sitting with the pastor in the front row, they're on the board. But when you get into these multi-million dollar corporations, they're not just the people of the church that are part of these boards. These are also two private investors in these churches. And see, the thing about churches is that these are tax-free entities. And so the leaders of these churches who are constantly going after the dollar utilize their tax-free opportunity to generate cash flow for the church tax-free and for themselves. And so you have that complex. And I just shared that history because it's not just in churches. You got the Catholic churches. It's also too in other religions that have a high economic structure. So when you come back to what Drewski was doing, he was basically highlighting the opportunist approach of Christianity here in America. We mostly see this a lot here in America, but again, this happens all over the world. But here in America, you see leaders who take advantage of the religion. And one thing I would tell every Christian out there, and I'm serious about this, is that your relationship with God cannot come through any other man. It only can come through you and God. Another man,
Amen.
Another woman, whether it's your parents or whether it's a pastor, can kind of lead you towards God because you need to be introduced. But you have to form your own relationship. So don't depend on a pastor, because a pastor ain't nothing but another man or another woman trying to get to heaven. And that's the words by my man Scarface, the rapper. He rapped that lyric. So what I'm saying is this, is that these leaders who utilize their position to manipulate, to get funds, are not really doing the work of Christ. See, if a Christian really read the Bible and did their work, their studies themselves, they'll know that Christ actually opposed the greedy ones. If you read the scripture, he flipped over the table of the taxpayers. Jesus Christ is a G. People don't understand that Jesus Christ is a G. He was gangster. And that's why he got crucified. When you oppose the opposition, when you oppose greed, gluttony, when you oppose the evils, the controllers are not going to like that. It's the same way you see it. And so what Drewski's doing is highlighting the greed, the gluttony of individuals who are posing as leaders of people, but they're really leaders of only themselves and only wanting for themselves. Because if you really are truly about the word, then you won't be harassing people for funding. You won't need to be out here, riding around and Bentleys and things of that nature. Now, if you are an individual who, see, a conscious leader would do this. If I'm a conscious leader of people, working class people who I know they're working every day, busting their butt, and let's say I'm a pastor, let's say I got into pastoring, but I already had money from a previous career. But I love the Lord, I want to lead people. If I'm conscious about my position, I'm going to do the best that I can to minimize or downplay my financial position when I'm around the people that I'm trying to lead. See, if I'm going to a conference with Barack Obama, or if I'm going to be pulling up to a concert with Jay-Z, I haven't seen him in a while, but let me say someone else. If I'm going to be pulling up to a concert with NBA YoungBoy, then maybe I want to be pulling up in my Bentley looking good, riding high. But when I'm leading my people in the church, maybe I downplay it a little bit, and maybe I just drive in my my nice quiet Benz sedan or Lexus or Cadillac or Honda Accord. I don't know, but the point I'm trying to make is that know your audience. Know your audience. And a lot of these pastors...
We get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, the pastors are out here, and I'm staying on this topic a little bit because it's touchy for me. Drewski did a great job, and he brought the comedic aspect, but I want people to understand, because you have some pastors out here who were upset with Drewski for doing this, but the fact of the matter is that the same person that you're preaching a word for did not present himself the way that you're presenting yourself. The same person that you're out here saying that you're a believer of, Jesus Christ, he was opposing all of that. He was opposing greed and gluttony. It's in the word.
Yeah.
It's literally in the word. He did not like the taxpayers taking advantage of people, taking people's money. He went in them halls and flipped them tables over. Greed and gluttony. So how can you present yourself as a representative of someone, but you're doing the opposite? Now, what you really should do is educate your congregation on the business side of having infrastructure. Because infrastructure, you have to pay leases, rents, mortgages. And most of these churches got mortgages because they're tax-free. So typically they would like to build their own facility and own it. So they typically would have a mortgage, but you have some that are storefronts right in shopping centers. So they're renting. So if you teach your congregation about the economic of the business, which has to have income, then people will understand. But when you're doing that, you're telling me about the business, but then on the flip side, the pastor has 5 cars and he's living in mansions, but his congregation, you got people in your congregation who maybe get sick or get laid off of work,
or in need of
just food or just some basic stuff, and they can't really get the support that they need. So I tell all the Christians out there 2 things. A, be careful who you follow, and B, read the word yourself.
That's good advice, Cousin Jimmy. Thank you. And you have anything else you want to say, TT, before we wrap up?
Other than make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Matha TT.
Hit that subscribe button. Your ass need to hit that subscribe button, please.
Wind it up.
And if my darling's out there watching, if my darling's watching, Nikki,
you ain't say you was gonna be pulling up with her.
Oh, Nikki is married, so I want to respect her marriage. But I tell you this: if that guy ever let her go, and the good Lord blesses me to come across her, Oh God. She'll be writing that passenger seat rolling with cousin Jimmy. Oh yeah.
Anywho, I'm gonna let you get back to your chicken crisis with Tyson and Purdue, but in the meantime,
Oh yeah, I gotta get back to stuff. Yeah. Go ahead.
while we wrap up today's episode with a positive message for the culture, positive vibes, we want to say that not every reaction deserves a. I'm sorry, not every action deserves a reaction. You know, we want to make sure that sometimes we get upset and we react to things and then it ends up being something bigger or something we could have prevented. So sometimes not acting, is the best reaction. That's what I have for this positive week, and that's from Amy Lopez. Thank you guys, and good night.
Great word. Thank you.
Yes.
Good night.
All right. Good night. We out, Matt for TV.